Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. R&B singer Trey Songz, y'all, is pleading with a judge, honey, to toss out an $11 million default judgment in a battery lawsuit. Now, they're saying, according to the court documents obtained by Touch, they're saying that Trey Songz 40 begged and pleaded to a judge out to set aside the default judgment in a lawsuit filed by Maryland Capitol Officer Tyrell Dunn. Now, Mr. Dunn accused Trey Songz bodyguards, y'all, of assaulting him when he went to Trey Songz' Las Vegas hotel room to pick up his beautiful wife, y'all, back in 2021. Now, the incident happened, y'all, back in November when Trey invited a group of women to his hotel room to celebrate his birthday. Now, Dunn later went to the Cosmopolitan Hotel to pick up his wife, who was in the room with Trey. Now, they're saying Mr. Dunn claimed that his wife, honey, called him in distress and yelled for help because, honey, she was being held against her will. Now, when Dunn arrived at the hotel, Trey and his security beat up the Maryland cop after, honey, he refused to leave. Now, Dunn sustained multiple injuries, including a fractured eye sockets, black eyes, and facial abrasions, y'all. Now, back in November of 2024, a Las Vegas judge entered an $11 million default when Trey Songz failed, honey, to respond to the lawsuit. But Trey claimed that he didn't know the default judgment, honey. He didn't know about it until, honey, he read about it on the blog.
What?
Isn't that crazy? How you don't know about that?
You got to go pick up your wife from the hotel. That's the problem.
Well, but not really. She was in distress.
She shouldn't have been there.
How she shouldn't have been there? He invited her to the room.
She's a wife. She ain't got no business going to no hotel room with no
At
man
all.
for no after party.
At
The hell is
all.
wrong with you?
But it was not just her by herself. She was with somebody.
I don't care. You don't go. You
But
don't
y'all
go to no
the
hotel.
room? You better
Everybody know what's
have
going
your
on
husband
in the
on FaceTime the whole time or something.
Come on, man.
But when y'all say a room, it's like it was a birthday party. He was having a party and she
In
just
a room?
went.
Why you can't have it in the lobby?
Yeah.
Well, Ricky, I mean, you know, some people have their party. That could be intimate
Nah.
parties. that
And
they
y'all
have
could
in
be
the room.
thinking a very small standard kind of room that y'all might like to get, but I'm sure he had a suite, like the
Exactly.
presidential suite.
Your wife ain't got no business in no
Thank you.
room or suite.
Yeah.
very small standing room.
Okay, I don't care if it's a double twin bed or a room or a suite. You ain't got no business up
If it's
there.
a party and all my friends is going and that's what we going to
No,
the
ma'am.
after party.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
We're
No,
all
y'all
there.
trying to clean it
And
up.
we're all
No, they trying to
together.
Y'all trying to ain't no.
There's just
Yeah.
your
Hell
budget
no.
for a small
Hell
room.
no.
The room.
Well,
It ain't about the
suite.
room. It's about why are you up
When you
there.
say rooms, all I see is them damn double beds.
You see there?
No, let's not think like
That's
that.
with
This
that
is
clock
Trey-
radio on
this
the
is
nightstand.
Trey Songz. It's the presidential suite, and it could
Exactly.
possibly have 2 floors.
I don't care.
Exactly. Yes, you can, but you making it like she said. If you have a
ain't
small
going
budget.
upstairs
Thank
with
you.
Trey Songz. You can't
Thank
go
you.
up no steps. You can't
It probably
order my
wasn't-
steps. You can't go to the steps of heaven.
He
You
was
can't
up
go
there,
up no
but it was
steps.
probably everybody up there.
That's what I said, because he had
You
other
ain't
people
going.
there, so
It
she
was a party.
It was,
No.
thank you, son.
Your party is over after the
I
concert.
wouldn't give a damn if Joe Biden was up there. You ain't going up them steps.
Joe Biden.
Y'all thinking about how y'all roll, but this is a totally
We
different
don't.
roll, honey. When you say a room, y'all think of a room, honey. With
She said a small standard room.
thank you, bitch. Make no
Dang.
error, honey.
You ain't going up no steps if you're my wife. I don't care.
Thank
it can
you.
be the
You said
stairway
when
to
you thought
heaven. I
about
don't
it,
care
you
if
saw
the
them
OJ's
2
playing the
beds.
stairway to heaven.
No.
Well, nevertheless, honey, he trying to get it dismissed, so we're going to see how that all turns out. We're going to keep our parties lifted in prayer.
Somebody got beat up, so it's gonna be kind of hard to, get rid of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's so sad. I feel bad for the cop then, honey. He got beat, honey. But nevertheless, he may be about to get paid.
$11 million.
$11 million, so he'll be great.
Trey say he ain't got it.
Yeah, well, he going to find it. He going to have to make another song.
They know how to get them paychecks.
Okay.
What they was doing to your checks, Gary?
Baby, they was garnishing those girls, honey. So they will get you, baby. Girl, you looking for your check on payday, baby. Trey Songz and gave it to somebody else. They go, where my
You
check
get them
at?
royalty checks,
No,
too.
baby, they garnish them, honey. They're like, girl,
Look at them
honey.
girls.
No, okay, so there you have it, honey. All right, in my final story, y'all, Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter, baby, Miss Blue Ivy Carter, turned 13 recently, honey, and honey, they said that she was nominated for an NAACP Award for Outstanding Character Voice Over Performance in a Motion Picture for her role as Kiara, honey. This is Mufasa. So y'all, the Lion King, honey. So Beyoncé, but oh no, I got tired of it. But anyway, okay, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite. Wrap it up. The color today, y'all, is Shell. On the high end, you say Shell, and on the low, you say beautiful cocoa brown. That's your color for today, honey.
Wrap that girl up, honey.
Yes. With those garnished checks, baby.
Boy, y'all so messy this morning. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Scrappy and Bambi, y'all. Remember a while back ago, Scrappy Bambi was going through, I think Bambi even left Scrappy, y'all, because it was reported out there. Scrappy just wasn't paying his rent. She said he wasn't paying his rent, and her and the chillin' had to find a place to live.
The chillin'?
Yeah, they was out in the streets, spreading, honey, drugs and crime spreading on the street. People couldn't find enough to eat.
Oh,
but
Lord.
nevertheless, baby, honey, Mama D, the beautiful mother of Scrappy, honey, is speaking out regarding him paying the rent. Here's what Mama D had to say.
I wish I had been notified 2 years ago of my son's shortcomings. I had to find out that Bambi wasn't lying. She wasn't lying, y'all. She wasn't lying on that issue. He was so late, and then they would have to pay $400 late fee on rent. She wasn't lying. I don't like her, but she wasn't lying.
Wait a minute, what?
Why would she? Mama
What
D.
happened?
Yeah, Mama D just pouring the tea, baby. She said Bambi wasn't lying. Scrappy wasn't paying the rent. Honey, he was late paying the rent, whatever. So, and she's
What rent? Her rent?
No, his rent, honey, for I guess their mansion or wherever they were living at, honey. He wasn't paying it allegedly. But Mama D is speaking out, and she said she don't like Bambi, but she had to go ahead and tell the truth, honey. You know how the old folks say, tell the truth to shame the devil? And that's what Mama D did. She said, honey, Bambi
But why
was
was she?
lying.
Okay, I'm confused. So
Why
she
would
was
she
living
say
with
that
Scrappy?
about Scrappy? No, Bambi and Scrappy, I think, were a couple.
Yep.
And they were living together. And I guess
Yep.
Bambi was saying that Scrappy didn't pay his rent or something.
Yep.
But I don't know why Mama D jumping on talking about it, saying that he didn't pay his rent.
Yeah, but that's her son. But she said she's offended, honey, Bambi evidently and stuff. But I probably wouldn't have said nothing either, because that's her child. But you know,
Yeah.
she letting the world know. She said, honey, Bambi wasn't lying.
Well,
So-
maybe her and Bambi making
I'm
up
sorry.
or something.
Yeah, they probably are. So some honey, but
she do
told-
have beautiful grandchildren.
Yes, honey. So
Scrappy and Bambi do have kids together.
But
Yeah.
Mama D got a husband. They live together, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Mama D, I don't know, but honey, Mama D
Yeah.
just told the story, honey. She said he wasn't paying the rent. So that's all she had to say, honey. So we just gonna keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully,
I
you know,
want y'all to leave Scrappy alone.
yeah, leave Scrappy. Don't they have rent control in Georgia where you don't have to pay your rent? They could help you out with your rent and stuff. Do y'all know about rent control?
I ain't never heard
I
of
know
it.
in New York they have rent control because a couple of my friends, they don't have jobs, but they get their rent paid.
Yeah, that sounds like a up north thing. I think in
Yeah.
the other place they got Section 8.
Yeah, they have Section 8 in
I was
Texas.
just
Yeah.
gonna say that.
Yeah, they got Section 8. Well, your rent be like $8.
Yeah.
You
How you
pay your
get on
side
that?
chick rent for the whole year for like $96.
People still be getting evicted and can't pay that Section 8 rent.
Shut
You'd be
up.
surprised.
Really?
Yeah. Be like,
Because they had put their priorities in the wrong place.
Yeah, well.
Can you cash out me $12? I need to pay my rent for February. I got you.
Okay. Moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, Wendy Williams' brother, baby, he is speaking out, y'all. He is selling, y'all, free Wendy merchandise, y'all. Now, they said last month, Wendy Williams, her court order guardian, allowed her to visit Florida with her son's college graduation and return, y'all, her to an undisclosed rehab facility. They say now Wendy's brother is selling free Wendy merchandise, y'all, merchandise to bring awareness to her plight. Now, according to the Sun, they say Wendy Williams' brother is selling free Wendy merchandise as he fights, y'all, to move his famous sister home to her family, y'all, back in Florida. Now, they're saying in an exclusive video interview with the U.S. Sun, honey, Tommy Williams, 57 at least, opened up about his attempt, y'all, to restore Wendy's health, honey, and battle to free her from her guardianship. Now, he said that he thoroughly enjoyed his time with his sister when she visited the Sunshine State last month to watch her only child, y'all, Kevin Hunter Jr., graduate from college. He said, quote, I'm very happy with the time that I spent with Wendy. I'm looking forward to future times and ultimately looking forward to her moving down here soon. Wendy's younger brother said that. Now, he said that's something that's been in his heart, y'all, and her heart, and we know that everything going to work, y'all, for the best. But she in a thing that she can't get out. I didn't know she was in a rehab. She was somewhere where she couldn't get out.
I think he just may want her freed from the whole guardianship thing.
Yeah, but isn't that helping us? So he won't steal the money, but the family member won't steal the money. Look like the guardianship help protect you.
Yeah, she would probably prefer to be a family member or somebody she knows. I'm not sure she knows this person like that well.
Yeah.
Because when we saw the documentary thing, she
Yeah.
didn't seem too happy with the person.
She wasn't. So, well, hopefully.
It's so much contrasting information about her condition because remember, it's like about a month ago, they were like, oh my gosh, she's, what did it say, incapacitated?
Incapacitated.
Right,
Yeah.
but then
we
you
saw her
her
in the back of the car.
Yeah, and she looked great.
Yeah, so, honey, it's just all my thing is in my prayers that Wendy just come on back to national
she is
TV,
definitely
honey.
missed.
That she's definitely missed.
I don't care. She was talking about your ass. We still sat down. You had to watch it. You just had to watch.
Honey.
What is it, Hot Topics?
Yes, her Hot Topics, baby. Miss Williams gave you Hot Topics, honey. So hopefully and prayerfully Wendy get well to come back, honey, and just grace us with her presence, y'all. And speaking of gracing us with her presence, y'all, my final story, y'all, Cardi B is claiming, y'all, that she's pressing pause, honey, on dating, y'all, to focus on her new album. She said that she sent pictures, Offset saying that she sent him pictures of her in the midst of a storm with another man engaging in romance. And here's what Miss Cardi B had to say.
What?
I put a little pause on my dating life because January is very, 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 very important. And I have a mission to complete. And if I don't complete this mission, it's going to up the schedule for this year.
Yeah, and she said she's warding herself away from men. She's not longer being with men right now at this time. And she said she's focusing on her album because it's been 7 years, Brad.
Wow.
Time flies by, honey.
7?
Yes. How do these people go that long without doing an album?
Well, they can do a whole bunch of collabs and still be, on the radio and on songs with other people.
I was about to say, because I feel like I still hear her voice so much.
Yeah. And they still play all her songs.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Cardi B. And that's good. I mean, Ricky, to do your comedy and stuff like that, do you ward women away so you can focus on that? Like,
Yeah.
Really?
You go into what do you call it? Special guest sabbatical?
You take a hiatus.
Hiatus and stuff. I went to the mountains of Egypt.
Oh.
And over there with Dr. Simi and did some seminars and stuff.
Yeah. I went to the mountains of Georgia.
Okay.
Stone Mountain.
Mr. Mountains of I went to Stone Mountain.
Okay. Nah. You were right there around the corner, honey.
That ain't even a mountain. That's just a rock.
When the Piedmont Park.
Yes, Lord. Yes, honey. Well, congratulations to Cardi B. That's good she's doing that and stuff. I mean, because we can't wait to get an album from her.
But you do have to go off by yourself and get focused and write jokes and get somewhere by yourself. And anybody know, if I get on a plane and I head to South Florida and turn my down radio station to Easy 93.1, which I shouldn't say because that's our competition, but that's our sister station. Boy, when I started listening to that, I could sit down and come up with all kind of jokes and stuff, which I did. And which that comedy special will be coming out soon on Hulu. I'll be announcing it later.
You can free your mind sometimes.
Doggone bet you. You better.
Yeah.
They say
somewhere
free your
sit down
mind.
and get quiet and
And
turn
the
the
rest will
phone
follow.
off and get still, get quiet,
Yes.
and get
My Lord.
focused and on what's good and what's funny and
Amen.
how you feel, all that
Glory.
stuff. Oh, then you got to stop by
Thank you.
New Mount Olive Missionary Baptist
on
Church
now.
on Sundays. Dr. Marcus Davidson, Fort
on
Lauderdale, Florida.
There you go. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is satin steel. On the high end, you say satin steel, and on the low end, you say beautiful silver. That's your color for today. Ricky, does that work for all comedians, even the ones you work with, like close by?
What?
What's that?
Clearing
Get somewhere,
their
right?
head and get somewhere because they need to go
Yeah,
somewhere, right?
and then you get with some writers and stuff. When I get ready to do something, I get on the phone with Special K and Chris Spencer and LeVar Walker, who's getting ready to do some big things. Sean Jones, Tony Tone. Some of my close friends that start putting some stuff together. Comedian Rita Brent, Marvin Hunter, and start putting some brilliant stuff together, man. You believe.
Yeah, I think Gary's trying to throw some shots at comedians in here. Comedian slander will not be tolerated on this show.
What are you trying? What
When
you
you
trying to
named
throw
Special
shade?
K, I thought he was going to clear his head. But anyway, and sit on a rock, honey, and write some jokes.
Clear these.
Now, one thing I can say, he a good comedy coach for sure.
Yeah,
he a coach. I'll never forget when he took me backstage and cussed. What city we was in? You took me backstage. When you cussed me out backstage.
We was in Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, he cussed me out backstage, and I had to sit there and take it. And I did not argue, and I did not put up a fight. I was making some real critical mistakes on stage, and I made that correction, and he was absolutely right. And I knew better than that, but he got my ass told.
I'm gonna cut you out again today just on GP.
Well, maybe he needs to coach more and stay off the radio then. But anyway, go ahead.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kim Kardashian, baby, they say this girl is ready to reveal her relationship to the world, y'all, honey, in a trailer for that 6th season of Hulu's The Kardashian. Now, she says that she is dating and confessed, y'all, that she lied, honey, about being single. Now, she said, quote, I had the intentions of staying single. I was fully lying to you guys, revealing that she will soon, y'all, be heading out for a date. Now, she said, me not dating and not wanting love and attention. She said, I don't think you all know me, honey. And I knew that was a lie, child. Now, last April, now they're saying, baby, she split. If y'all didn't know the tea, honey, she split from Odell Beckham Jr. They dated for 6 beautiful months, honey. Now, they're saying since then, she's been keeping a low profile, claiming that she has not been ready to date, y'all. But the rumor is, it's a rumor, and you know what they say about rumors. They're saying allegedly she may be dating Shannon Sharp. Ooh. Yes, that's the rumor, honey. They said she may be. And she
What's
said,
her name?
Kim Kardashian. And they said allegedly she may be dating Shannon Sharp, but this is what she said, what she wanted, how she described her perfect partner. And a lot of people saying that may be him. She said, I need him to protect me and to fight for me. She said good hygiene, and that is a given. So I should maybe take that off. She said, but he should be calm. She said no mom or dad issue. She said, I want someone who is patient, supportive, genuinely happy for me, and successful. She said he should be spontaneous, fun, and she said her friends and family should love him. She said, I want someone that can be a role model for my kids, especially someone for my boys that they could look up to. And people saying that could be Mr. Sharp.
I don't see that.
Y'all don't see that?
No. I don't know. I don't even know how they connected all that.
Well, honey, and
Shannon Sharp been and put her in one of them little holes, boy. Something she never had.
2:45.
Well, I don't know.
3, baby.
3.
Well, we don't know, honey, but that's what she said, allegedly. So, I mean, you never know. She likes sports players, for one thing, too. I mean, Odell Beckham was definitely a sports player. She had a basketball player one time, so, So that's what people are saying. So we're gonna follow and see, honey, if she reveal him soon, because I think they would make a good couple. They both in the entertainment business, and he seems to be a patient guy, and her boys could look up to him because he was a sports player, and he could show them how to play football or whatever. So congratulations. So we're gonna follow that story. All right, then. Well, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. They're saying, baby, Beyonce revealed her rules, honey, for Jay-Z, y'all, since, when allegedly he did that cheating scam, honey, they said he was married for over 15 years. But they're saying Beyonce released her rules, and they're saying, honey, the rules are about, she said that he cannot hang out with the boys like he used to. She said that's a no-no. They cannot hang out together and be out and stuff. They have to have their dates. They have dates that they go out on and stuff, and they're saying she definitely has to do that, and they're saying he cannot work with any of his female artists alone. He can't be alone, they say, because she is still, honey, suspicious about the alleged affair that he and Miss Rihanna allegedly had. So they're saying, honey, she's speaking that out, talking about that as well, and they're still talking about, she said that's off limits. They say Beyonce does not like him having one-on-ones, honey, with his female talent, and like I said, the suspicions of her husband's relationship with Rihanna.
That's how you end up in a relationship, in that booth.
Yeah. Yep.
In that booth.
Yep. They say, honey,
it goes down in the booth.
BOF.
They're saying, y'all, they say Rihanna is a person, y'all, that she's suspicious of. There have been so many rumors over the years about her and Jay-Z, and they're hard to believe, but they're saying at this point, Beyonce keeps a very close eye on Jay and Rihanna, but he's not banned, y'all, from working with her, not as of yet.
Rihanna is very happily married to A$AP, and they have children. Whatever may have possibly happened back in the day, Gary, if anything did, that's old.
Yeah,
Gary, one of them times, he don't trust nobody.
No.
And you know how many happily married people was happily married and they still cheated? All of them. So, honey, that don't mean nothing. But anyway, honey.
Not all of them, Gary.
The color today, honey, because, I'm just sorry. I mean, and they said, but Jay-Z allegedly is crediting Beyonce for staying together. And they're still saying that fight in that elevator with Jay-Z and Beyonce was behind those alleged infidelity things that was happening with them, and Solange just did not have it.
Oh,
but,
boy, if I could have just been a roach on the wall.
Oh, roach, honey. So we're going to see. And, and Beyonce saw what went down at her home growing up, honey. So, she's probably feeling a certain kind of way. So she's trying to make it work. But nevertheless, that's the rules that she put down, and she's putting her foot down. And hopefully that, Jay-Z follows the rules. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, Brad. The color today is Milky Way. On the high end, you say Milky Way, and on the low end, you say beautiful cocoa brown. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all
yes,
give it up
is.
for Gary with the T.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Brad, you over there trying not to laugh? All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, you want a watermelon? You want to climb some trees?
I should not do the watermelon. That's for climbing trees. My legs don't stretch like that. But anyway.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. A$AP Rocky, y'all. His trial for allegedly shooting Terrell Efron, y'all, begins today, honey, in Los Angeles, y'all. Lasting for about 3 weeks. Now, they're saying that the 36-year-old rapper charged, y'all, with 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, honey, is accused of firing a gun, honey, during an argument in Hollywood. Now, he pleaded not guilty in January of 2024, and he faces up to 24 years, honey, in prison, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a little history. Now, if you were there last hour, I talked about that Beyonce said that one rule that she will set in place, that Jay-Z could not do anything with Rihanna, or, they could still make music together, but that she just would rather them not be in a room together because it was alleged that she feels that Jay-Z and Rihanna had a clandestine love affair once upon a time. If y'all don't know, A$AP Rocky is the wonderful father to Rihanna's beautiful children. If A$AP Rocky goes to the pen, Rihanna may be lonely. And, what better than to turn to somebody that you could talk to and could be consoled with, and that was Jay-Z. So we're going to follow that story, and hopefully A$AP doesn't go to the pen because we don't want, maybe a divorce on the horizon with Jay-Z and Beyonce, because we love them and we love Rihanna. Rihanna just got her new Fenty lingerie line and stuff going on. And, it just all could just intertwine. So let's keep our parties zipped up in prayer. And let's pray for A$AP Rocky that, everything goes well with him and he and Rihanna could raise them children together and live a happy life. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, the girls are still talking about Miss Melania Trump, and I know we didn't probably watch the inauguration yesterday, but you probably saw some clippings of it. And the girls are raving this girl, honey, ensemble, honey. They're saying, baby, that beautiful black and white hat that Miss Melania had on, it reminds the children of the Hamburglar, honey, from McDonald's.
Oh, no, girl,
yes,
don't do that.
Yeah, they say this girl look like the Hamburglar, honey, because, that's the look that he...
Rubble.
Yeah, they said, baby, Miss Melania was giving you hamburgers. But, to me, she looked cute, honey. She gave you a look, honey, for her husband.
Man, they better take us off the radio.
Mm-hmm. But then they was also saying, Rickey, if you saw it, honey, baby, when the Donald tried to kiss Miss Melania, baby, this girl gave him the hat. She moved her head right to his mouth, honey. He was not about to touch my face. She did not let him touch her skin. He did not kiss her. He couldn't give her a full kiss, honey, because she had on her brim, as they say. So it was interesting. Then also, people still talking about Miss Carrie Underwood.
The Hamburglar.
Yes. Baby, they say Miss Carrie Underwood, honey, threw a fit, honey. They said she almost had a meltdown because her track, honey, didn't play right. They messed up on this girl track, honey, when she was doing her number. So it was just a bunch of madness going on yesterday, with the inauguration and stuff, whatever. But people saying, people still angry with the Africans in America that didn't perform at the inauguration, but they did the side performance, with Nelly and Snoop Doggy Hogg and Rick Ross.
Snoop what?
Doggy Hogg.
Doggy Dog. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Doggy Dog. Yeah. So, but anyway, so it was just very interesting, y'all. So, but I mean, I just don't know. I don't understand, why people still making a big issue about the things like that. I mean, it's over with now, honey. Y'all got y'all president, honey. Y'all voted for him. So now he's here, y'all. So there you have it. So just go ahead on, honey, and continue, honey, living your life and do what you got to do and pray. 'Cause like the church folks say, Donald Trump is not God. And we got God, and that's all what matters, honey. So we got God.
We're going to need him.
Oh, you sure going to need him. If you never need the Lord, you need him right now.
Sure do need him right now. Yes, sir.
Yes, you're going to need him right now.
You got to pray, Gary.
Oh, honey, we got to pray night and day. Yes, Lord, we got to pray, honey. And, you know, speaking of prayer, y'all, a lot of people was praying this past weekend, y'all, for Lil Wayne's concert. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but they said Lil Wayne just arrived 2 hours late. They say, baby, he did the white woman, honey. He came late.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
And, you know, but they said it was a successful concert. Now, Brad, I didn't hear nothing. They didn't say you showed up late at your event. They said you was on time, honey. You did the Rickey Smiley. You was on time.
Yeah, I just don't really show up late because you on the clock. You got people that come before and after you. You don't want to throw the show off. And people get charged. The promoters get charged a lot of money when you go overtime.
Yeah.
And then that union time, they start charging $1,000 per minute.
A minute.
A minute.
I tell you what, perform at the Airy Crown in Chicago and watch as they start coming unscrewing light bulbs while you're in the middle of a joke.
While you on stage.
Yes, sir. Everybody, they don't play about that union thing. They have to be out by a certain time. $1,000 per minute that show is late. That's why everybody have to be on time, do your sound check, be there, be ready to hit the stage when your name is called. And get off the stage. If you're supposed to do 15 minutes, do 15 minutes. Because now you're bleeding over into the next performer. They got to perform after you.
Yep.
But I thought they always said it was grand to be late. When you show up grand, show up late is grand.
Oh, no. It's disrespectful. No, that ain't grand. That's disrespectful.
Especially if it's other people on your show. Now, if it's just your show and you're going to show up late, then you're going to have to cut the end of your show. You're going to have to cut something out of your show to make sure you meet the time, really.
And what if somebody's, mama at home sick and they got a babysitter, people have things to do and places to go. People are on a schedule. You can't be late being grand. That's disrespectful for people to pay their money.
Cause they say like when the girls go to church late, honey, and the preacher start preaching, and she just walking down the aisle in her cute outfit, that it was grand.
You can't do that.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
You can't do that. That's real disrespectful.
It is. As a matter of fact, I make sure when I'm on tour with Martin or whoever, I'm always the first one there. You know why? Just in case the other comedians or anybody or the singers get stuck in traffic. And they need to start the show on time, that somebody's there to open up the show. I done went up there and opened up the show and went off and then went back on my regular time and went back on stage again and finished performing just to get the show started. Yeah. So I'm just real. I love being on time. My granddaddy taught me.
But we're not on time right now at the show. Hello today, honey. It's Milky Way. On the high end, you say Milky Way. And on the low end, you say Cocoa Bra. That's your color for today. Thank you, Rickey.
Tell him, Gary. Why you do me like that, bro? I'm trying to support you.
Yeah.
Y'all laughing too hard. Don't laugh at him. Y'all some disrespectful Negroes. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the T and the Kalu of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Sexy Red, honey. They're saying she's been playing Anita Baker's song all weekend, honey. I apologize, y'all. If y'all haven't heard the shocking news, Sexy Red, honey, she said she apologized. She posted a picture of she and the late Dr. Martin Luther King, an AI photo. And, the family went ballistic. They were very hurt and upset about it. They're saying that, she didn't realize what she was doing, and she apologized to Bernice King, where Bernice King went on social media, and, she had to let her know how she felt about it. So she posted, this is what Miss Bernice King said. She said, this is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who is not here to respond, honey, himself, because he was assassinated working for your civil and rights, honey. And I'm like, oh my God, it was very sad though, honey. And Sexy didn't realize that, but people got to realize you can't take these pictures, honey, and post them and do it. Like, did you remember how once upon a time people was posting pictures with Dr. Martin Luther King on them when, for the holiday, like come to the club and all that other stuff and what have you? So she didn't take. She said it was. She said he was assassinated for working for your civil and human rights,
She's absolutely right.
to end war and poverty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
she was
Sexy
right.
apologized. Well, she apologized because I guess how old is Sexy Red? About 20.
She young. She didn't know. And then after she apologized, Bernice King sent another statement that was loving and kind, and she didn't beat her up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was loving. Like she kind of embraced her and showed her, love and respect or whatever. So I'm glad that worked out for them.
Yeah, and that's good. She apologized because some people don't apologize. So, so that's good. Sexy Red took the high road and apologized, and she, made amends with Bernice.
Yeah,
King,
you don't
Dr.
mess with the
Bernice
Jacksons, you don't mess with the Kings, and you don't mess with the Obamas. Those are 3 national treasures.
Okay.
Yes.
And them 3 families right there in the black community we don't play about. That's a fact. Now that's a real fact.
Yeah.
That's a real fact.
All right, and they say she's 26 years old, so honey, she's still young, I gather, but got a lot of money. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. There is being reported, y'all, is alleged y'all, that Drake may be losing a lot of money, and so because they're saying that Drake listed, y'all, here it is, his beautiful Beverly Hills mansion for rent. Now he's only asking for $250,000 a month to rent his house, and they're saying that he struggled to sell that property. Now he bought the house. It's a Tuscan-style estate. He only paid $75 million for it in 2022, and he listed it, y'all, for $88 million, and he can't sell it. They're saying that little incident happened out with him and Kendrick Lamar, maybe having him lose a lot of money. But he bought the house, y'all, from the owner of Guess. Y'all know Guess the Jeans or whatever. He bought it from Armand Marciano, and then it was sold to Robbie Williams. But they're saying the house is only 22,500 square foot, and it sits on 20 acres of land in the Benedict Canyon. They're saying this house only has 22 bedrooms, an elevator, a wine cellar, a guest room, gym, and 11-car garage, along with a pool, tennis court, and indoor-outdoor kitchen, y'all. So it's $250,000. That's Drake's Beverly Hills home. They say he's renting it out because he can't sell it because people say he may have lost a lot of money because when Kendrick Lamar ate his lunch, honey, people saying that he got to rent out one of those houses and what have you.
That ain't the reason.
You so messy. I mean, Kendrick Lamar ate his lunch.
I ate his lunch, Jesus.
So, but I mean, is $250,000 a lot to rent a house that big? Because it's 22,500 square foot.
To rent a month for $250,000?
Yeah, for a month, $250,000.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of money.
No, sir.
That's quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah,
If you're going to get an
change.
Airbnb like that, you might as well buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, people going to rent it though because he can't sell it. And I guess that's probably why, too, they still getting on Kendrick Lamar. Don't
Maybe
want him to
big
sing that
companies
song.
will rent it. Maybe some of the billionaires at the inauguration or something.
Yeah.
And the house that's on the East Coast, right?
Is California the East Coast?
California, no.
Yep.
No.
West
I thought you were
Coast.
talking about when you said the billionaires. I'm thinking about the Trump and I'm thinking about Washington. I'm so sorry. My mind's so bad.
Well, hell,
So where's
agreeing
this
with you.
areas in California? Where?
Huh?
Beverly Hills.
The houses in Beverly Hills, Rickey, in the Benedict Canyon area. If you ever driving through the Benedict Canyon area, you could stop by the house or whatever, and you could rent it out and stuff. I'm on it's only $250,000 a month, so.
I wonder, was it affected at all by the fires?
No, it didn't say, honey. If he rented out, it wouldn't affect it. So he got good areas and stuff. That's where the good land is.
Well, people that just out of, people that stuff got damaged or burned, and they not looking to get nothing like that, probably.
That's where the good land is.
That's where the good land. No, I was just thinking about the same
Oh, my
thing.
God, Gary.
Sounds slavish.
The good land.
So, but anyway, so if you have some extra change and you're in the Benedict Canyon area, I mean, $250,000 a month to rent Drake's house and stuff. I mean, it's 22,500 square foot. So, how big is that?
It's pretty big, man.
Big
That's
enough
big,
if a
right?
big company or something had an event, then they might rent it out, maybe.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah,
for
like
him
a
then.
small mall or something.
Yeah, 22 rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, there you have it. So hopefully, Drake and him, he and Kendrick Lamar mend their differences as well too. So I mean, so you don't have to rent out his house like that and what have you, and that Kendrick don't sing that song to make it even worse at the Super Bowl. So, all right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is street love. On the high end, you say street love, and on the low end, you say beautiful onyx. That's your color for today, y'all. And guess what, Rickey?
What?
For more tea, honey, you can hit us up at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and follow us and follow me at Gary WDTEA.
There it is, man. And and how can they see a picture of your son that you announced yesterday?
But Rickey, it's kind of did something. I mean, it's a long story, but anyway.
Everybody know you not told you done clap some cheeks somewhere. Y'all give it up. You give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary with the D.
Brad.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Nelly, y'all. We all know, honey, that they performed for President Trump inauguration. And a lot of people was upset about it and carrying on and things. Well, honey, Elon Musk, baby, they said he clowned Snoop Dogg, y'all, for reversing his stance on performing for Donald Trump. Now, he did a retweet, y'all, because Snoop did this tweet back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And they're saying, honey, Elon went ahead and did this retweet, and it read, honey, Snoop Dogg did. Anyone who performed, this is what he said, anyone who performed for Trump at his inauguration is a jigaboo, honey, and an Uncle Tom. Well, they say, honey, Snoop now, they put the picture up of Snoop 2017 and now performing for the thing. But a lot of people saying, y'all, that Snoop, he had the right to do whatever he wanted to do. And they're saying, here's allegedly what Snoop said. Yes, baby. Yes, honey. He pulled up Tyrone Davis, honey. He said, "Can I?" Huh? Do what?
Snoop did that?
Well, that's what they saying, Ricky alleged. They saying that's what he may have done, honey. They say he went on ahead and pulled up, honey, Tyrone Davis, honey, and said, "Can he change his mind?" So, I'm like, all right now, honey, that's how you do it, baby. You just go on, get your song, honey, and put it on out there, honey. Just like Sexy Red did to Bernice King, honey, saying, honey, I apologize. She pulled up Miss Anita Baker, allegedly. So they did what they had to do, y'all. So let it go, honey. It's over with now. They done got their purses full, and they done went on about their business. So we ain't nobody mad but who? The devil. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kanye West, y'all, he is speaking out, honey. He's letting the world know that his little daughter, Northwest, and wait up, let me say his name is Yee. Now, he's formerly known as Kanye West, and he credited his beautiful daughter, y'all, North, for making him love music and asking him for beats, y'all. She's going to be the next biggest star because they're saying, Beyonce them is doing all that stuff, with little Blue Ivy and stuff, but Kanye's daughter is going to come out with her own Dropout album as well. He did that high school Dropout album or what have you, and now they're saying that North is going to have her. So isn't that nice? They said, honey, this little girl made him love music again, honey. She asked him, y'all, to make beats for her, honey, and he got back, honey, on the ASR, and he did what he had to do for his daughter, and that's a good thing because Northwest is growing up, and these kids are growing up so fast. Right now, Blue Ivy almost ready for college here, and Northwest is too, and they were just babies yesterday. I don't know, did they ever make it to high school? Did they go to school? Did y'all know they went to school?
They probably got a homeschool or something, right?
Oh, homeschooling?
Probably, yeah.
Really? Because I ain't never seen them in school. I said, doing their ABCs or playing with other children or what have you.
I'm sure they do all that, Gary.
Oh, okay.
They probably bring the children to their home.
Oh, well, I guess that's
they got so much money over there.
Oh, well, good. Well, bless their spirits, honey.
That's all.
And in my final story, y'all, everybody's excited about Devontae Swing. Y'all, he was removed, y'all, from Sean Combs and Aaron Hall's lawsuit, y'all, from that, when that lawsuit about the Bad Boys Entertainment CEO Sean did, they said Aaron Hall and all these people was accused of sexual assault. Well, Devontae has been dropped, y'all, from the lawsuit. So congratulations goes out to him, and hopefully he could go back and make music. He's still making music, Brad? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
So he was the doing with Jodeci and what have you. So congratulations to him that he's dropped.
Oh, Devontae that was with Jodeci.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said
because you always think about Casey and JoJo. You forgot about the. Oh, okay.
Devontae he produced all the music.
Right.
He was the big wig. So congratulations to him that it was all dropped. All right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is street love. On the high end, you say street love, and on the low end, just say beautiful gray, y'all. And you know what, Ricky? For more tea, you can hit us up, y'all, at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and follow me at Gary WDTEI.
Yeah, you doing you really working your social media 2025. I never seen you come up on my timeline ever until 2025. You must got somebody you got somebody to help you with your Facebook and stuff now.
Good old Edgema. Edgema up in there.
Who? Edgema? E?
E.
Oh, hell,
Yeah,
she just be telling. No, her and Maria be trying to help me out, show me how to do it. No, baby, I got somebody I got doing a professional. I mean, they professionals, but I got somebody. I'm sorry.
Under the bus.
Oh, you did it.
I got somebody that help me do it.
That'd be eating James, isn't it? Whoever. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
I ain't said they weren't professional. Y'all professionals, my co-workers, but yeah, sorry.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Congratulations goes out to another friend of the morning show, y'all. Usher Raymond now. If y'all haven't heard the news, it's being reported that Usher and his beautiful wife, Miss Jennifer Gochakochia, have some exciting news, y'all. They're expecting another baby. They're saying that the R&B legend and his partner are already parents to 2 beautiful children, and now their family's about to grow even bigger, according to MTO. Now, the couple who's been together, y'all, since 2019, honey, were all smiles when they confirmed, y'all, the news at an evening of comedy, y'all, with comedian Tip Harris. Now, they're saying Jennifer was spotted there, honey, with a glowing smile and a baby bump that fans couldn't stop gushing over. And they said Usher, as usual, was right by her side looking like the proud dad he is. Now, they're saying that this will be the Confession singer 5th child. He shares 2 older boys, Usher 4 and Naviad, with his beautiful ex-wife, Miss Tamika Foster Raymond. And he and Jennifer already have 2 little ones. Y'all want on their own. They got little Sovereign Bo and Sire Costrello. Now they're saying Usher is building his own little mini choir, y'all, of future superstars. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Yes, honey.
Gina's always glowing, though. She's always, excuse me, a sweetheart with a great spirit. She really is. Yeah.
Really? Well, bless
her.
her spirit, honey. So they're going to have kids. They're going to have 3 kids together, that is. So congratulations to Usher. I mean, you know, we have to procreate. They're saying that African Americans aren't procreating like we used to. We're having 1 kid, no more than 2. But they're saying we need to procreate more,
Between
honey.
Usher and Russell Wilson, they keeping the race going.
Yeah, so.
And Nick Cannon, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Lord. The 3 of them hang out together. They got to rent a
what's
bus.
the name that sings Kiki White?
Kiki White.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So, you know,
she got a whole church choir. She got a whole children's choir.
Yeah, so we can't wait till Brad have her second one, honey. This is going to be beautiful, hony. We need another niece. I never.
Look how he throw that in there, Brad. See how he threw that in there, Brad?
Only if he could be only if he'll be my surrogate.
All right now. Okay, we're going to talk about it off the air. All right, moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, they say it's been over 2 years, honey, since Will Smith slapped, honey, comedian Chris Rock baby on stage at the Oscars. But according to those that's close to the Independence Day actor, they're saying, y'all, Chris is still hated by Will. They say Will don't like him still. Now, insiders talked to In Touch said that Will's getting the last laugh and loving it. They say at alienate, because Chris Rock is reportedly alienating everybody around him. Now, they're saying Will slapped Chris because he made a joke about his wife Jada Pinkett's hair, not knowing that she suffered, y'all, from alopecia. Now, they say he was banned from the Oscars, honey, for 10 years after that incident, which we all know that, but they're also saying that Will never forgive Chris, honey, for ruining his life, honey, even though he's managed to pick up the pieces, y'all, in the last year or so. But they're saying that he still hates the guy and his smudge attitude. Now, Will reportedly, y'all, feels as though he is the victim and that Chris' current situation is karma for refusing to accept his apology. There you have it. They say, honey, Chris.
But
they say
you
Chris
have to
never
control
recovered.
yourself. You know, he didn't hit Jada. He could have went up there and got the microphone and said something back.
And don't nobody have to accept your apology either.
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, but we're in a world of forgiving. So
yeah, you can forgive, but you don't have to accept his apology. You can forgive and keep it moving, but don't nobody have to do. He don't have to. He don't have to if he don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
He have that right. And that don't make him a bad person. And you don't have to forgive people in the time frame that they think that you should forgive them. It might, sometimes it takes a day, and for some it takes years, and some never forgive and forget.
Oh, geez.
They have that right. It's up to them, according to how that slap made. He was on the other end of that slap, not us.
Yeah. But do you think we'll ever see Jesus' face if we don't forgive?
Yeah, you can forgive, but you ain't got to say it publicly. You can forgive in your heart.
Right.
Yeah, you can forgive in your heart and still go to heaven.
Yep, as long as you confess. That's what they say, huh?
You ain't got to confess nothing. No, you confess to God.
That's what I'm saying. Once you confess to God, they say you.
But He knows your heart, though. You ain't even got to confess to God. He knows your heart.
He knows
That's the
your
thing.
heart.
Make sure your heart right.
That's right. All right, the color. That's a look, Ricky. As the church folks say, that's a word. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Scarlet Smile. On the high end, you say Scarlet Smile, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Red. That's your color for today.
There it is, y'all. Give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Gary Flary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. You remember earlier this week, y'all, I reported the story, y'all, that the beautiful, sexy Red, y'all, you know, she did a post with an AI picture of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And the King family was livid, in particular, Dr. Bernice King. You know, she had to apologize about it. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that, honey, after sharing that AI-generated image of Dr. King staring into her eyes on MLK Day, y'all, it's being reported, y'all, the Daily Mail, y'all, used a picture of Glorilla, honey, instead of Sexy Red, honey, to report that story, y'all. They're saying that all Africans in America look alike, and a lot of people saying Glorilla needs to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit because that ruined her reputation, and, you know, they might mess with her following and what have you, although Sexy Red did apologize about it, but how do people mix black people out because they both have red hair? You think that's why
they don't look nothing alike. Glorilla is really, really cute. And, anyway.
Well, Sexy Red is a beautiful woman, too. You know.
I caught myself.
Yeah. But anyway, that is said she needs to file a lawsuit because how could you mix up a person like that? That's just, I mean, how could, okay, Brad and Maria, have y'all ever been mixed up for somebody else and put it out there? And, I mean, that could cause damage, couldn't it? They put you out the wrong person?
Fortunately, I haven't, but, you know, people make mistakes, so I'm sure they got it worked out, Gary. It's okay.
Brad, that's a national newspaper, honey. That is European people. That's big money people. You going to make a mistake? You make a mistake if I bump into you, honey, and I put a picture.
Well, somebody's going to have to give account for that mistake. Somebody's going to definitely get in trouble, Gary, but, you know, things happen.
Well, Brad, what about that time you got mistaken for that one woman with the two-piece bathing suit on?
The reason I wasn't mad at that because she was fine. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But that definitely was not me, and I've always said that's not me because I don't claim to be
Brad,
anybody
we all
else.
seen that video.
Everybody was like, Brad, shoes.
Brad, we all seen that video you did with
Gary,
Nelly.
Gary, finish with your stories, Gary, please.
Okay, well, just, honey, now you said the big mistakes, honey, so we want to make sure that was a mistake. But anyway, moving on, honey, in other celebrity news, y'all. Last week, y'all, remember Harlem rapper, y'all, A$AP Rocky, honey, his felony assault case, y'all, was coming up and what have you. And now I'm telling y'all, this is being something because the pastor, Reverend Al Sharpton, honey, is speaking out, y'all, regarding this thing. He's expressing his concern over Rocky's jury pool. Now, the Reverend said it's been brought to his attention, y'all, by the National Action Network Los Angeles office that, honey, one of 106 people, y'all, called to potentially sit as jurors in A$AP Rocky's trial in Los Angeles. There are only 4 black people, y'all. And he said this is absolutely ridiculous, honey, that the jury will not, honey, be fair and representative. So as to deprive A$AP Rocky of a fair trial, they say now when we have 4 black people in the city of Los Angeles out of 106 and exactly 0 within the first 30, y'all, possible candidates for the jury, they say something appears to be very wrong, y'all, with that system, honey. And I'm telling y'all, I don't know what they're going to do. I feel bad for him. It feels like it's trying to break up another black family and put this man in jail because his beautiful alleged baby's, at least wife, Rihanna, honey, is doing very well. She's a billionaire and stuff. And I think they're trying to tear that family down and trying to put him in jail because, I mean, that's a sad situation. And in this day and time, out of 106 people, you got 4 blacks. I mean,
right. You're supposed to be judged by a jury of your peers.
And, honey, I'm sure 4 people, just not his peers, out of 106. So we're going to see how this turns out, y'all. We're going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer, honey, because this right now is not looking very good, y'all, for A$AP Rocky.
Well, clearly he feels like there's some light at the end of the tunnel somewhere because he did not accept the plea deal.
Yeah, he didn't that, but, honey, but they put to show him a different deal, honey. It was just them 4 blacks, honey, out of 106. So, but whatever situation is, Brad, we got to pray, honey. So
you don't get to choose your jury, Gary.
Oh, you don't?
You yourself? No, absolutely not. They choose them for you. Not at all. Mine was lily white, honey.
Hey, honey, she was very lily. But anyway, we hoping.
But your lawyer has some say in the jury selection, though.
Yeah, but we're going to see how that turn out because that's not a good look, honey. I'm feeling bad for A$AP Rocky, but anyway.
He got the best representation.
I'm sure he's got the best representation and feel that there's a shot at him, getting something lighter than what they were trying to give him.
And his name is Diddy and R. Kelly. They got the best lawyers and they still in jail. But anyway, moving on.
This is not the
final
same thing.
story. Okay. Yeah. Moving on, child. Prince Harry. Now, this ain't the same thing, honey. Prince Harry, baby, just received 8-figure settlement, baby, and apology from Rupert Murdoch's media, honey, because, when they went in and dug up in that man's phone, honey, and did all kind of stuff, honey, and intruding on his personal life and articles, honey, he got paid. And here's what his lawyer had to say with the best one.
Today, the lies are laid bare. Today, the cover-ups are exposed, and today proves that no one stands above the law.
Now, we're going to see they say that same thing for Diddy and R. Kelly, honey, but right now they in jail, and, honey, these people just for to pay Prince Harry a cute coin, but nevertheless, y'all, that's neither here nor there, and we're just going to keep our parties lifted up in what, Brad? Prayer. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Scarlet Smile. On the high end, you say Scarlet Smile, and on the low end, you just say Beautiful Red, y'all. That's the color for today, y'all. Know what? For more of these stories, baby, go to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com, honey, and follow me at GaryWDTEA.com.
Have a good day. Wait a minute.
WDTE.com.
Y'all give it up for Gary, dog. Oh, there it is, man.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
It sure is 5 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about this, baby. If y'all haven't heard, you're about to hear it now. Playboy magazine is back, honey. Yes, they're back and they're returning to print. But the most exciting part of this is, people are raving, honey, who's going to be on the cover? Harvey is going to be on the cover of Playboy magazine, baby. Miss Harvey's about to let y'all children have it, honey. She's looking amazing, honey. And people saying that, for the first time in 5 years, y'all, with Harvey to cover the Playboy magazine, honey. And people saying she's joining the ranks of Jane Kennedy. Y'all remember Jane Kennedy?
Oh, yeah.
She was beautiful, baby.
Yes.
Oh, Miss Jane Kennedy. I used to love Jane Kennedy. They were saying she, Vanity, LaToya Jackson, Tracy Bigham, Naomi Campbell, Miss Shari Belafonte, Mariah Carey, and Azalea Banks on the list of black women who have covered Playboy magazine.
Azalea Banks?
Yeah, honey.
That was an odd throw in.
Yep, well, honey, it was on there, baby. And she looks good, though, honey, but, I mean...
I don't think it's going to be tasteful. I don't think it's going to be raunchy, Gary.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it was, but I know they said she's going to be on the cover of it, but I don't know what she's going to be showing.
They didn't say she's featured in it.
No, they said she's on the cover.
Yeah. But Playboy magazine was actually a really good magazine.
It was tasteful. My daddy
really good journalism.
He had them all.
My granddaddy used to get them, too.
They had good articles and stuff in there. That was a good magazine.
But now the picture that's out there, honey, she's posed. She's on a car, and she has her legs gaped open with a black patent leather bathing suit on.
Why they gotta be gaped, Gary?
Because hell, they open. That's
a very aggressive word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you made it like it's not raunchy at all, Gary.
It's like she did a little Kim pose from back in the day.
Yeah, that's a little Kim pose, yeah, honey. But
and I'm sure she asked her dad, was it okay?
No, she probably not asked her dad. She almost, 50 years old? She ain't got to ask her dad.
No, she's like
27.
Oh, how old is she?
Dang. She's like 26, 27?
Oh, I thought she was
young girl.
That's a long way from 50, Gary.
I thought that girl was about that age. But y'all have daughters, Special J, Special K, Rock T, Maria. Would y'all let y'all daughters pose on playback on that?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If they're grown and that's what they decide and it's tasteful,
if it's very
I'm
tasteful,
sure she's not embarrassing her family, her dad, or her mother. So I'm sure, Gary, it's okay.
Yeah, and I don't know about Hustler and some of them old raunchy,
Oh yeah,
not that one, but
So just for clarity, with Playboy, they don't pose nude, or they're just topless, or how does that
They
work?
pose all the way naked.
They were nude.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you're featured in the magazine, but
but
on
not
the
the cover,
cover,
yeah.
they could just be doing a story on you. You're not necessarily. really, posing.
Well, I mean, that's no different than Sports Illustrated. Or
True,
any other,
exactly.
Like, if you're going to be covered
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it is. So, I mean, so congratulations to Laura, honey. This is beautiful, and that's a cute coin, honey, for 2025. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Baby Miss Jeezy and Mai, baby, she done called the police on her ex-husband, Jeezy, honey. All she did was she went to his beautiful Georgia mansion to collect her belongings, and they say only to discover, honey, this girl was locked out, baby. Jeezy had to change the lock. They say Jeezy, honey, seemingly he packed up Miss Jeezy and Mai's personal items, and he placed them outside of the mansion. Now, they were saying the boxes include, oh, my God, I feel so bad for her, Emmy photographed, y'all, her beautiful handbags, nice pumps, honey, and other items, honey, after a judge gave her 21 days to collect them. Now, Jeezy had previously claimed that he did not feel safe with Jeezy and Mai in his mansion, honey, given the history, honey, of attempting her to destroy his career, misleading information that she had put out there. So he said, you can't come up in my house, girl. He said he also was afraid that this girl would plant some listening devices, honey, or cameras in his home, which I ain't mad at that. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the talk show host has accused him of being abusive in the past, but they say Ms. Mai reportedly wanted to walk through the mansion to make sure that she had not left any of her belongings behind. Now, they said the house manager eventually allowed her to enter the garage, but not in the mansion. They say when she did, she was shocked, honey, at the state of items, honey, that she had to find her stuff. She said the boxes was wet, honey, with water, honey, soaked through the boxes, damaging her personal items. She said they had rat traps set in the garage, honey, presumably set for rats that had eaten through some of her boxes. Baby, this girl, man.
Gary, oh,
well,
God. You know what, Gary? I don't know where you be getting these stories from sometimes. Where you get this one from?
Girl, from the doggone press, honey. Miss Jeezy and Mai said it out of her mouth, baby. She said this is what she saw when she went to the mansion, and she couldn't get her stuff, honey. So, I mean, my thing is, I'm not kind of mad at Jeezy at one point because, when you're going through a turbulent divorce, I went through one, and this person got to come back to the house and get their stuff, and you're not there, honey. They could do anything like that, especially with him not being there and with just the house manager there. She could have done anything. So I'm not really mad at him about that, though. But, honey,
yeah,
she said,
maybe it rained, and the water from the rain and the snow leaked into the garage, because I have that problem sometimes. You make it sound like somebody sprayed the boxes so they all wet and soggy.
Nope, I'm just reading
traps.
no, ma'am, I'm reading the story as it's presented, honey. So, do you have rat traps in your garage?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. But
Absolutely
anyway, so that's...
But sometimes you ain't correct, Gary. Like yesterday, you said that Usher and Jen was having a baby. No, they are not.
I said allegedly. So
you always say
honey,
allegedly, but
yes,
the story be really wrong.
And sometimes we need to do radio off of radio before we put it on radio because we know radio. But anyway, the Kalua today is one of my favorite.
Before you hit your Kalua, Usher texted me last night and said, Brad, you know if Jen was having another baby, I would be the first to tell you. I am not having a baby.
Straighten him out,
If Jen
Brad.
was having another baby, from Usher last night, he said, if Jen was having another baby, I would be the first to tell you, hell no, she is not pregnant.
She not?
Now that's the tea.
No. Now
right
I said, wow,
God.
that's crazy. I said, wow, that's crazy, Usher. Gary did that story, and I was happy in saying how sweet she is. He said she is, but she is not having another baby.
Oh, well, that is so sweet. Because you know what, honey? I mean, babies, honey, in this new 25th century, honey. Now,
No,
what is
your
this, what,
stories.
2025?
Make sure your stories are the truth, Gary, sometimes. Just sometimes.
Well, Brad, you know what? I think
I don't believe this rat trap stuff you talking about. I'm going to have to investigate
so
myself.
Much. Now, Brad,
the
you
tea
are a
is
scholar
full of
and a gentle
doo-doo.
woman.
That night,
we're
that
going to wrap up. Thank you for the Kalua today.
Thank you, yeah.
Gary with the doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Coming up next, man, we got the wake-up call.
You got to watch your check, baby.
Do-do-do-do-do.
We got the wake-up calls. Hit us up,
Do-do-do.
8669-RICKY. 8669-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who else ain't pregnant?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Gary with the T.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, recently, Wendy Williams, the former talk show host, 60 years old, shared details about living, y'all, at a wellness facility back in New York City, y'all. And a lot of people are saying, honey, they're still feeling sad for Wendy Williams, but now it's being reported, y'all, it's out there that Wendy Williams spoke out and said that she no longer, y'all, have her cats. Now, they're saying, Wendy said she had no idea that they actually took her cats. Honey. She said, I wanted my cats with me. She said, do you understand it? She said, I talked to my guardian person, and she told me that the cats are gone, honey. Williams said of her court-appointed guardian, Miss Sabrina Morrissey, she said, you said that you mean that they are gone, gone, gone. She said, Chit Chat and My Way, my twin cats are gone, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Wendy loved those cats because those were rescue cats, honey. She got those cats from, I guess they were straight or whatever, and Wendy took Chit Chat in and My Way, and now they just took the girl cats away from her. And a lot of people say that's sad because, it's almost like what those people have when they use those dogs and stuff when they go in the airport, those
emotional support.
Emotional support,
yeah.
Those, yes. And they just took Chit Chat and My Way away, honey. So it's a sad situation, honey. Hopefully and prayerfully, y'all, that, Wendy could, she could get her cats back, though, because, if they were there for her, they should at least, let her have them back.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
That's crazy.
It's very crazy. That's just like, Brad, they taking your dogs away. You have how many dogs? 8?
Why? No, I have 6. I have
6.
6.
But what I was saying... go ahead, Brad.
Why would they do that to her, though? What does her cats have to do with anything?
Well, maybe she can't have them in that. Some places you can't have pets, honey. So I guess with a cat being a pet, they probably don't want them cats because cats shed hair.
I'm not trying to be conspiratorial, but I'm telling y'all, somebody behind the scenes that's trying to get at her money is holding her prisoner. I'm telling you, she is not that bad off. I don't care what nobody say. She is not so bad off that she can't be with her family and have some access and control of her own resources, her own finances.
Yeah, but I think, too, now, in the situation that what we saw in those interviews, sometimes I think when you're going through mental issues, you could come in and out and stuff. So, maybe at some point.
Okay, but she's not a danger. I don't think she's a danger to herself or nobody else. She should be able to be with her family, and she should have access to her own stuff.
And there are things that sometimes
Who the hell
people
said
do
the
to
state
try
can come
to
in and just take your stuff?
break you down
that you
mentally.
worked hard for.
And taking away someone's pets is a way to break someone down mentally because as someone who owns pets, they're like family.
They are.
You don't know unless you own a pet, but they really are like family.
And then they got you in a hostage situation.
People have support animals, and why couldn't her cat be her support animal?
Because what Maria just said, they want to further break her down emotionally.
People can get on planes with them. People can have, you can get papers to have that support dog, or a support cat, or a support animal, whatever it is. I hate this. I hate that they doing her like this. It's got to be something she can do, but they probably don't want anybody in her family because she can probably just tell them, oh, you gonna do, they have to do what she says. So it need to be somebody that she trusts is strong enough to, but will they even turn it over to somebody else? Since the state took over, they probably not gonna let nobody in her family do it.
But her niece, who's fighting for her, says that the judge and the lawyer are in cahoots.
That's horrible. As hard as she worked every single day, that's.
Well, I'm not mad at the conservatory too, because if they give her money, that's when her ex-husband could come get his share of it.
Okay, but either way it goes,
it's not up to lawyers and protection, right?
It's not up to the state to determine all of that.
Yeah, well, we're just going to keep Wendy lifted up in our prayers, honey, so she could get Chit-Chat and My Way back, honey, and they could be back in her life, honey. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Lamar Odom revealed that he's going to be appearing, y'all, in the upcoming season of the Kardashians, honey, on Hulu. They said the cameras caught him and Khloe. They reunited, as they're saying, they got back together to do a thing because Khloe's friend said, Khloe wants to see you. So they got back together. So he did a tape. He didn't realize that they was going to be filming, honey, while he was at the house, but they wound up filming himself. But I feel bad for Lamar. I would have never went there because she needed a storyline, honey, and she put him in there. Get the black man. He'll come on in and do it. Get Lamar, honey. He needs an extra check and film with him. I would have never done it. I'm sorry. You're not going to use me like that. But nevertheless, he's going to be on the show with the Kardashians because, the Kardashians show now to get them some nice Africans in America, honey, and put them on TV and do things with them, honey. Then throw them away when they done. But that's neither here nor there. So, I feel so bad, honey. So hopefully and prayerfully, y'all, that, Lamar gets his check and everything goes well. And, maybe he and Khloe may get back together. But she did him like a dog. She went and had 2 babies for another man. She didn't even have enough for him. So I don't know. That's just me. Brad, what you think?
I don't think.
Okay. All right, in my final story, y'all, Boosie Badass, they say he's urging President Trump to give him a presidential pardon, honey. They say, honey, he's calling on Donald Trump to pardon him and what have you. Can he just pardon anybody? Can you just pardon anybody?
Yes,
how does that work?
Yeah, he just did. He just pardoned 15 100 criminals from January 6th.
Yeah, well, I know that. Those are the people that did stuff for him, stormed the Capitol or whatever. Can you just pardon a regular person?
Yes, he can.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hopefully Boosie get pardoned, what have you, and stuff like that. But what does a pardon do for you? It make you free?
It makes you free. You no longer have a criminal record.
Oh, really? Is that all?
And you just go home.
Oh.
Basically like it never happened.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good then. Well, maybe a lot of y'all need to be pardoned.
I take
all
it.
Right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is golden palm. On the high end, you say golden palm, and on the low end, you say gold. That's your color for today.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Gary with the 2.